Welcome back everyone to Destiny of Immortals. I'm continuing where we left off. We were just in the 7-star secret realm, got some information about Ascension and the history of that 7-star sect, so let's continue. Yanshu City had just been pacified. Well, I hope it's satisfied as well. We get a message from Yanshu Yu. He's opening up a branch in Tianshu City. Sure. Go for it. I like that. He can actually produce high-level cultivation techniques, and despite the rapid expansion, no one dares to rob him. The power must be extraordinary. Please investigate, Brother Yan. What do you have? Mysterious Tier Upper. For each adjacent water technique, more energy. For each point of energy, get more water damage. To be honest, water damage should work, because it's not spell damage, but water damage. But it's hard to get more points of energy. So it's like really hard to get a massive amount of. Self-remove your own layers of wave. I no longer have any. You would get gravity. Gravity is cool. Water Young, I don't have mysterious spells anymore. I'm afraid none of those are for me. I could check out the metal ones as well, see if there's a better fusion. Nothing of interest. Besides that, there are the higher level herbs, but those are really expensive. I don't have the money right now. I guess I could sell some of my pills I have. I think it's like more worthwhile to sell them to another NPC. Yeah, I get more money out of it. You have a bit. Upgrade Dragon Pill. 43k. Yeah, I guess. You're poor. Why is everyone so poor? Why are you so poor? I hate how everyone is poor. But I don't think I need these materials right now. As for the other loot, talismans, I would very much like to create these higher tier pills, but I need a better furnace which grants me +2 pill quality in the most cases. +2 pill quality would be amazing for me right now. Then I could become a lot stronger very quickly. Some more artifacts. These are also underwhelming. I have better stuff. Anything else? I don't think so. Let's just continue the main quest. More than half a month has passed. Inside the cultivation hall, spiritual energy coalesced into a faint mist. From outside, a report comes. There's urgent military intelligence. Today, we interrogated the remnants of the 7-star Alliance, and we found some very crucial information. They sent a message to the 4 major sects before the war, requesting the assistance of a nascent soul cultivator. And he is supposed to come in soon. Tianjin. Well, a nascent soul cultivator may be coming. Do you have a way to deal with him? Do you think the repaired Grand Formation can deal with it? Nah. The cost is too high. Dealing with a core formation cultivator requires 1,000 spirit stones a day. Resisting a nascent soul cultivator requires 10 times that. Remember last episode when we got 20,000 spirit stones as a compensation from one of our guys? Yeah, 10k spirit stones is too much for a single day. Alliance leader, do not worry. Perhaps there's a way to overcome this. 3 months later. Okay, I have now 3 months. What do I do with 3 months? I don't know. I may need to appraise. And well, there is one more quest, but we'll see each other in a few months. Since learning that a nascent soul grandmaster would arrive, I have been cultivating day and night. No, I have not. I have finally deciphered. Yeah, Alliance leader. I have finally deciphered the Big Dipper killing array hidden within the Big Dipper Grand Array. Using the 7-star pivot stone beneath it as a catalyst, we can invert the formation and kill anyone below spirit transformation just. In return, the Big Dipper killing array will be severely damaged and requires a massive amount of spirit stones and manpower to repair. How much would it cost? 10,000 spirit stones. As mentioned, the other guy just handed us 20k. But now, for the whole city, 10k is too much. Ignore it. I am invincible. I have my own methods to fight against NASCENT Soul guys. I'm not investing 10k, screw that. I'll now go to the town to see if I can appraise some good loot. And we'll see each other again. Yo, look at these shoes! 600 HP, 110 speed, way better than my current ones. They just give me 600 additional HP and more speed. And I got this random talisman as well. But like, really good. Those boots, I like them. I like them a lot. No treasures for me right here, sadly. And over here. I guess. Also, remember this NASCENT Soul Cultivator, please. The Li Tian Yan guy. Just remember him for the future. You'll know why. Look at this, look at this, look at who is in our City Lord mansion. This will initiate a battle, sure, absolutely. Time passed, and the overturning Heaven Alliance had not been in charge for a long time. On this day, a deafening roar suddenly came from outside the city, and the entire city trembled. What happened? Our figure flickered as they swiftly moved to the city wall. Is this the power of a NASCENT Soul Cultivator? Truly terrifying. Before the words faded, a yellow figure descended slowly from the clouds and stood before Yanshu City. The newcomer wore a brocade robe embroidered with the emblem of the Divine Weapon Pavilion, his face resolute. I never imagined a mere core formation cultivator could slaughter that bunch of trash. Among the demonic cultivators that the 4 major sects have wiped out in recent years, you're just a mediocre ant. Are you? The reinforcements? Yes, I have come to wipe out all of you and protect the righteous path. He flicked his sleeve, setting up a soundproofing barrier to block out all prying auras, leaving only you two. However, I should thank you. Those old fogies from the 7-Star Alliance occupy this precious land. Yet they offer the least tribute every year. They should have been eliminated long ago. You removed the stone from my Divine Weapon Pavilion, saving me a lot of trouble. Kneel down and swear an oath to submit to my Divine Weapon Pavilion and hand over 50% of the resources, and you can clear your name of being a demonic cultivator and save the lives of the entire Alliance. Oh, you're so kind to leave us 50%. Nah, you can only keep 20%. The remaining 30 must be distributed among the other 3 sects. Senior, you really do consider me in every way. Enough with the nonsense. Either surrender and become our dog, and I'll spare the lives of your entire alliance, or I'll slaughter the city today and wipe out your alliance. The NASCENT Soul Cultivator is making outrageous demands. How should I respond? Direct confrontations. You want submission, you want resources, have you asked me? Let's go. And the joke is, I stole a lot of his gear from him before the fight. Not that it mattered. I defeated him so many times already, and he's just a pushover at this stage. Look at this. He would get 1 turn, then I get 3. Not that he would get any turn. Ta-da! We did it! The 2 fought fiercely in the sky for 100 rounds, their scattered spiritual energy like a raging torrent. Impossible. You're only at core formation, how could you possess such power? We did not answer, we only lightly tapped the battlefield with our foot. Blood-colored spiritual power formed a thin cicada-like shield around me. You old scoundrel, prepare to die. The life force in his eyes vanished completely. The moment the nascent soul cultivator fell, the spiritual energy around him erupted chaotically. Alliance leader, you actually killed a nascent soul cultivator. Obviously. Core cultivators can be slain. Nascent soul can also be slain. Hell yeah. And what's up with the storyline? Chen Kayang at some random inn. I believe this will put me on a new map. This will enter a new map. I'm gonna make sure that I got everything I wanted and then we'll continue with this. Okay, I am ready to depart. I guess I'll put down a save for future reference. Okay, let's go. The morning sun slanted onto the streets of Kayang Town. Since the overturning Heaven Alliance took over this area, taxes have been reduced by more than half. More than just taxes. Now we no longer have to pay those harsh tributes, and the resources saved can be used for cultivation. Are you looking at me, young friend? Chen Ziyu. Seeing you have an extraordinary bearing unlike anyone from this town, I took a second look. Sure. The day Tianshu City fell is some backstory. Inside the main hall of the City Lord's Palace, the atmosphere was heavy. Zhong Wang stood in the center. Master, the Big Dipper formation has been broken, let's go. Tianshu City is on the verge of collapse. As the leader of the 7-star Alliance, I swear to live and die with the city. And now we talk. We know this already. Master, the demonic cultivators are powerful. Why throw your life away? The second disciple also echoed this sentiment. Zhong Wang looked at the disciple who he had carefully taught on a daily basis, and a trace of disappointment and heartache flashed in his eyes. Okay, you can all leave. Why don't you leave, Chen Ziyu? I lost both my parents at a young age and wandered the streets. You gave me a new life. Today I will not leave you. Only the youngest disciple was behind. Ziyu is willing to die with his master, but Zhong Wang glanced at the boy's resolute features, removing the ring from his finger. Live on and carry on the legacy of the Qingyun sect. Chen Ziyu, never forget the blood feud that wiped out your clan. I dare not forget. After the fall, front of the gate, and we searched for everyone. They couldn't see it through my cultivation level. The ring my master gave me. It's incredible. Wait, why is it gone? Deep in the forest, Chen Ziyu leaned against a tree. Suddenly he remembered the ring his master had given him was missing, and he searched his entire body. Suddenly his chest burned and an aged voice boomed in his mind. Qingyun sect leader, avoid refining 6. Damn. Little one, no need to look anymore. The ring is inside you. Who are you? I am the first leader of the Qingyun sect. What year is it? I've been asleep for so long. On the road to exile, Chen Ziyu told the patriarch about everything with the blood feud and the overturning alliance. After hearing it, Zhong Qianshi understood and guided him north, where he had once hidden up an opportunity. And well, we two meet by chance. But here we are. Qianshi explores the Divine Mansion, one battle annihilates the heroes. That's as quickly as I can read it. The backyard of my City Lord mansion had been completely cleared. The 4 blood sacrifice banners were planted at the core of the formation. If the residual blood and energy can be refined into a myriad blood infant transformation fill, it will help me break through to nascent soul. Let's activate the formation. Let's create it. And give me the pill. But the blood soul sacrifice banners lost their luster and turned into specks of ash that drifted apart. Yep, we overused it. What should I do? We can break through to nascent soul or wait long. Sure, let's break through to nascent soul. We found a place abundant in spiritual energy. My spiritual energy is perfected, my soul is refined, and my Dao heart is pure. The time has come. What kind of nascent soul should I choose? The mortal infant, the true infant, or the Tao infant? Let's pick the strongest one, of course. Within the Dantian, our golden core is glowing already. We close our eyes. The nascent soul initial form is complete, a false infant. Our vision suddenly transforms into a mountain of corpses and a sea of blood. You demon, to seize the 7-star state you slaughtered indiscriminately, causing the deaths of tens of thousands of cultivators and civilians. A mere core formation cultivator has dared to defy authority and murder a nascent soul cultivator. This is an act against the will of heaven. Do you think you can escape the punishment of the cycle of heaven? This sect's 1,000-year-old tradition, the blood and sweat of countless sages, all destroyed by your hands. Your path is an evil one built upon countless bones. Well, all of it is true. Slaughter, selfish desires, how laughable. I kill, but I also give. And while the 3 girls are also expressing their intent to be with us, but we resist the desires. Suddenly, an elderly man in a green robe stepped out from the void, his aura as vast as the sea, his eyes seemingly holding the rise and fall of stars. He immediately stood there as if merged with heaven. The Cloud Cliff Thou Lord. To be able to condense a nascent soul in such a barren land requires exceptional character and fortuitous circumstances. Young man, would you be willing to become my disciple? Oh, are you a deity transformation, Thou Lord? I am flustered. Your Tao is decisive and ruthless, yet retains its true nature. It breaks with the old and establishes the new, while maintaining its own boundaries. You're exactly the person I've been looking for. This disciple wishes to become a disciple of the Tao Master. After taking us as a disciple, he personally sorts out our foundation, explains cultivation technique, and takes us into ancient battlefields and void secret realms. 300 years later, the story ends, the game ends. We assault or we attack. We try to break through to deity transformation and succeed in one go. The spirit transformation grand ceremony shook the continent, and 10,000 sects came to pay homage. Though the heroic angel received every honor, they still treated their master with the utmost respect. Disciple, you have already reached spirit transformation. In this world you are at the peak, but the laws of this realm are incomplete. Spirit transformation is the end. Your master's lifespan is nearly exhausted. I intend to ascend to the upper realm to seek a chance at a breakthrough. And here we are saying, I'm just a lowly core formation cultivator. I'm still a long way from cultivating to deity. So you fully woke up now. As expected, an external demon. It can weave illusions by manipulating and amplifying the fundamental obsessions of cultivators, and its power and realism far surpass those of inner demons. Last time, even that great perfection nascent soul cultivator undergoing the spirit transformation tribulation couldn't escape my outer domain technique. How did you break through? I have a cheat. I have a cheat. I have a cheat. That's all I can say. Cheats are strong. Earth, treasure, golden armor. Interesting. Anything cool? Earth tier lower? You have some Earth tier ones? Cool. But nothing I need. Let's go for it. Five fire, 5 metal, and he has 1 stack. I have 3 stacks. Okay, so 5 seems to be the first threshold for these stacks. That's just something I was talking about on Discord today with someone, and I was not sure which is the real stack. Did not even take damage, my god. Defeated. Guided by my heart, sharpened by chaos, slay the forces and restore clarity. The inner demon is a reflection of yourself. Yep, Let's fight the Tribulation Lightning. Another fight. Super weak. I really don't know how you can like mess up against the Tribulation Lightning. I really don't know. Like sure, it suppresses you. It's a Nascent Soul Cultivator as such, you get this like debuff. But come on. It does nothing. This guy does nothing. 800 damage. That's it, 800 damage. Good night. Heaven-shaking, earth-shattering, nascent soul tribulations struck in succession. Yep, the Tao Infant is complete. We achieved nascent soul. Perfect. Congratulations, thank you so much. Tianyun Prefecture, thousands of miles away. Inside the secret chamber of the Xuntian sect, 4 ancient bronze lamps cast a dim light. Everyone, after many days of deduction, the sky-gazing mirror has confirmed that a spirit transformation cultivator's ancient tomb will soon appear, containing spirit transformation opportunities. Well, yeah. As soon as the words were broken, everyone was surprised. Oh, a chance to become a deity? Are you telling the truth? Are you really that kind? Or is there some kind of trick to deceive us? Why would I deceive you guys? Though we scheme against each other, when spirit transformation opportunities lie before us, would we forfeit the great for the small? This mirror shows that only by joining forces can we break the formation and claim the treasure. It said it belonged to a famous spirit transformation cultivator from the Daoyuan sacred sect named Shi Jingtian. He was sealed there and buried. Good, in that case, let's join forces to contend for that resource. As you all know, over the past century there have been countless senior members of our sect stuck at the peak of nascent soul. True. Before my master passed away, he instructed me that the Shou-Feng continent lacked a wisp of transformation spirit chi. If this ancient tomb contains such a thing, a breakthrough will be possible. Yep. Just as their joyous atmosphere was reaching its peak, Jin Chunyang's expression turned serious. Brother Yin, why did you frown? Upon hearing this, Jin Chunyang pushed a jade slip in his hand to the center. My junior brother Li had perished. I remember he went to the 7-star prefecture to deal with the overturning Heaven Alliance. Correct. We dealt with it. Well, that guy is too strong, being able to defeat a nascent soul cultivator. But if we were to dispatch troops to attack, we risk missing the chance at spirit transformation. That's an issue. Well, gentlemen, how about we use this opportunity, this ancient tomb, as a bait to lure him in? You're wise. This opportunity will surely tempt him. Once he enters the tomb, we surround and kill him. Brilliant plan, absolutely brilliant. A few days later, Guangzhou Prefecture shook violently. We, of course, sensed it as well and sent a few people to investigate. And we get back the intel that an ancient tomb is about to merge with a spirit transformation opportunity. Yep, let's head there. We of course also advanced to Nascent Soul, like just on the side, in case you didn't know. So weird that it just like does it right there. Let's get some additional armor. I got some Dantian points. I could probably release my spirit storage orb as well. Nascent Soul level 6. Seems good. Foundation. I need a map, come on. But first. Well. Okay, there's a random sect recruiting some disciples. I just wanna praise. Stop right there. Core formation. Nope. Since you've come to rob me. Okay, we're just trying to rob another sect. Brace. I don't know. That did not seem worthwhile. Hell yeah. Black market. Wait, why is the black market connected with the other one? That seems weird. That seems bizarre. Ah, perfect. 1, 2. Too many events. Another event down here. I can tell you, up on this mountain is a Thunder Cultivator, Nascent Soul level 7. She has a ton of cool equipment. Then you can interact, like when the tomb emerges, with all of those cultivators for a while. Get a ton of loot that way as well. There's another town down here, another town down here, another town. 3 more we could brace. Another city we could appraise. A lot to do. A lot to do. And I think I'll start out with that. Here is this cultivator I was talking about, level 7, and if you look at her like inventory, she has a ton of earth tier middle equipment. Even this 100 birds paying homage scripture, which is absolutely insane for any fire build. But yeah, you could also farm it from her. There's even this higher level gird, though I can't really use it. I have no need for that, but you can farm that as well. Welcome back everyone. We are now in the new region, so let us do the City Lord Mansion quest right away. As Twilight fell, we scaled the high courtyard wall like a civet cat. Since we arrived in this prefecture, we learned a lot about the upcoming spirit transformation ancient tomb. Wait, this is a minute. Why is my City Lord Mansion so abandoned? Lin Yixing, do you know why I called you? A white-robed immortal showed up. Who are you, celestial being? I am a golden immortal from the 9 heavens. Do you not recognize me? Okay, a bizarre plot. Immortal, have mercy. Oh, what's so special about that tomb? It's protected by the winding stream floating cup formation. That old bastard Gorwindar was summoned for questioning by a nascent soul grand cultivator, leaving me to deal with this mess. I'd actually like to try my luck at that spirit transformation opportunity too. Tell me the secrets. Do you keep your words? Okay, we got some intelligence, but most important, and that's what I care about, is we now have access to these characters over here. And if you look at what they offer you, a ton of good loot. Like, look at this, all earth tier middle equipment, gear, and you can even request some earth tier upper spells and some equipment. And with her we can request a very special one. The Heavenly Fate Star Tempering Furnace +2 pill quality. Currently I was not doing alchemy as I was lacking pill quality, and with this I can get top grade pills the whole way around. Like, every pill I create will be top grade quality. As such, I want to trade for this item and then do a ton and a ton and a ton of alchemy. I want to increase my luck value, I want to increase my speed, my HP, and so on. So that is what my current goal is. I guess I can spar with her a bit. Let's see how strong she is. I also created some more of spell fusions to get even more energy. And this is what the build looks like now. Okay, she's definitely powerful. She has a ton of HP. I gotta give her that. 1k speed, 1.9k speed. We could steal all of her equipment though to make the fight easier. Almost outspeeding her. Yeah, easy. Super simple. I also want to obtain a specific wood type martial art, which grants us 4 more energy per turn, which is very insane. Currently we have 22 if we want to. you go. With that we get 420 affinity. Let's just grab this cauldron. And what we can do with this cauldron, I already tried prepping it with the other cauldron, is create some pills. In particular, I want to first craft the fortune pill. And here would be the recipe: 30 wind, 300 wood, top grade luck pills. In this case, for every wood type we have next to wind type herbs, we get more pill count. In this case 8 total, which is more than sufficient for our drug resistance of 5. I could maybe try to increase it a bit further to get to 10, so that once we somewhere in the future get drug resistance, doubling our drug resistance, I could immediately take all of the remaining pills. I'll maybe try to get this as well, and then I would do the alchemy. Of course, I'm first gonna trade with the characters. As you can see, it takes a year, so I'll try to trade with every character, get what I can get, then craft this pill, trade again, craft another pill, probably loot all of the different black markets, towns, and so on in the meantime. And since I will have higher luck thanks to these pills, there is better loot to be obtained from the cities, and so on. So we're just snowballing in that regard. Would you look at that, the first character, Fan Tianyu, already has the wood type skill I want. The 3 talisman Nourish Essence can only be used once per turn, can never be fused, and restores 2 energy for every 3 talisman I have equipped. And by just equipping 6 talisman total, I can get 4 additional energy every single turn. Very, very strong skill. I'll definitely grab that. So this is going to be my eventual recipe. I now added some plate wind grass right here as well. So I get at least 11 or at least 10 of these pills. So I am already prepared for the future, and we can just craft them. I do hope it grants me a ton of XP. I'd hope so. I need a lot more to get to the alchemy. What is it? Great Grandmaster. But here goes nothing. Yeah, 1.2k. Not really amazing, but a ton more luck. 183. All of these characters have new gear, so I will trade with them again. So let's check out what I'll get this time. I can only find a single treasure, but yep, it is heaven grade lower level, which is insane. Okay, this time it was just 2 random, what you call it, artifacts. Not that amazing, but let's head over to the black market. The heaven tier lower technique. Gain a shield 4 times, 110. Okay, a rather underwhelming art. At the start of the battle, for each point of luck, get +1 layer of magical defense, like Law Annihilation. Cool. Very cool. I do enjoy it, so I'll head around and do this with the other zones as well. Here's another interesting technique from appraising. I don't think I'll use it, but it would kinda fit. It does some damage depending on how many layers of this plus speed stack I have. And it does it to all enemies, but let's be honest, if we have our 60 stacks of Raging Waves, this is merely 3k damage. I don't think I'll use that. But in general, you can see I got a ton of higher grade loot, none of which is really that amazing for our build, but we got it. Here would be my next recipe. I'd go for the top grade golden Pung Gale Pill. 200 water, 20 wind. I want a ton of wind herbs on the left side. For every 3 of them, I believe +1 pill. So in this case 6 is sufficient. I can craft this 2 times. Oh, well, I'll do it 1 time and then another time afterward. But this will grant us a total of 180 speed with all of the pills, so that's very nice. There's also a slightly more advanced pill recipe for a higher grade speed one. I don't know if we can already get it, but we can also try to get that one. There we go. A ton of days consumed, plus 90 speed, or in this case plus 108, and let's trade again. Since I'm already down here, I'll also do the event with this guy. Yo, what's up? Leader, your subordinate has arrived at room 1 class A. Why did you make this trip in person? He took out a heavy storage bag. Everything is fine within the Alliance and all accounts have been settled. But we are concerned about the Alliance leader. Here are 30,000 spirit stones. While not a large sum, should be enough to alleviate your current problems. Thank you very much. Your kindness is much appreciated. Okay, simple event. What's up in the Heishu sect? Right, it was about this IOU. We went up. Blackwater sect members, listen up. I've come today to collect a debt. We are unaware of your arrival, senior. May we ask your esteemed name and what brings you here? This is Hana's Aurora. Exactly. Shu Han owes me a large debt, and I came here to collect it. Well, let's enter the sect. We're being attacked anyway. Exactly, he's activating formation. You dare kill Hana? Let's go, and you can see I've equipped all of the talismans now. So turn 1 I can get to how much energy? 25. Yeah. Interestingly enough, you don't need to cover the formation. You can just attack the other enemies instead. I'll bet I'm not doing the most damage anymore, but it's fine. Like, the fact it costs 2 energy, this technique definitely reduces my damage output, but just being so fast and having this talisman art, I'll probably switch the locations of these two. Is super OP. Who cares about the stupid formation? Thank you. Slaughtering the entire sect would only provide temporary relief. It would be better to eliminate their ringleaders and let our alliance take it over. Sure. Let's swap these two, because I can use this every turn. This would be my next recipe once more for some good old speed. 400 water, 50 wind, and if you have 3 water in one row, you get +1 pill count. Sadly, you can't get more pill count than that. I would very much like for it, because, well, I currently only get 3 pills. It costs 1.5 years. I would need to do so 4 times. Not really the most efficient, but there's nothing else I can do. But yeah, I'll probably craft these as well. It's a ton of speed, up to 480 speed. I also got a new technique going, which I fused. I can show you the technique in a moment. The Water Mirror Treasure Canyon. For each point of energy, gain 25 speed. Sadly, energy and speed is not yet translated right there, but it works. This technique on its own is 350 speed, so a good chunk better than my previously 180 speed. So I created 2 fusions with it. So I am now at a baseline of 2500 speed, which is a lot better, and with those pills even higher. What do you have to say? The morning mists had not cleared when we stepped into Tranyon town. We approached and asked a passing child, learning that today 2 chi refining cultivators were getting married in town. Oh. Hello Taoist, please wait. What's up? You look familiar. Are you just passing through this town? My son is getting married today, a joyous occasion for the town. Why don't you stay and have a drink? Sure. Since you are so hospitable, I shall accept without hesitation. Come in quickly. We found a corner seat and watched the lively scene, feeling the simple camaraderie flowing around among the tables. Halfway through the banquet, we rose to take leave. It turns out you are a senior, and we gave him a pill. Well, sure. Just now I've also just managed to complete the set of the Taishuan set. So instead of 183 luck, I now... Okay, if it were to equip it on the red slot. 183, I have now 197. I don't think it's another threshold for higher tier items obtained, but it should at least give me 2 per appraisal instead of just 1. The cap, like the amount we can still get, is the same, but it should be slightly faster. And let's also do some events in the meantime when I'm already in the city. We are in a plague market. In front of the stall, a 1000-year-old Ganoderma lucidum cleaned with a warm glow. We step inside and are enveloped by clamoring voices and fluctuation of spiritual power. The city lord governs this place well. No wonder so many independent cultivators are here. Immortal Master, take a look at this top-grade Chi gathering pill, 90% purity, and it's affordable. Fellow Taoists, have you also come for the opportunities? I am looking, or I have clues for the ancient secret realm. 10 spirit stones, and you're guaranteed to get your money's worth. The best bang for your buck. Senior, you look unfamiliar. Are you new here? I am Zhao Guanwei, a local. I know everything. With just 1 spirit stone you can shop to your heart's content, get great deals, and avoid traps that prey on newbies. Lead the way. Senior, please take a look. These are established brands in the spirit materials district. The shopkeepers are honest and the quality of spirit herbs and minerals is reliable. Coming here is the safest option. Exactly, this is a Stardust pill. I have no clue what it heals injuries in an instant, okay. However, you should be wary of counterfeit products. And he shows us more. Perfect. Thank you for your help this time. This is your payment. 10 spirit stones. Like by defeating any random cultivator, I get way more than 10 spirit stones. And well, what's up with you? Locking Immortal Tower Executive. The news of the ancient tomb's appearance spread like thunder throughout Guangzhou Prefecture, and cultivators from all prefectures flocked here, making it a bustling scene. We also heard there was an auction going on. The auction hall was packed, the first floor was occupied by independent cultivators and those from smaller factions, while the private rooms on the second floor were filled with signs of prominent sects and families. Yeah, perhaps we will encounter 1 or 2 items this time. The first few were low-grade artifacts, common spirit herbs. But the last item, the final item, is supposed to be extraordinary. Let's check it out. A sedan chair was engraved with complex restrictions and a slender figure could be vaguely seen curled up inside. What? Look everyone, this woman possesses an innate Tao physique. Even when cultivating the ordinary technique sitting in Oblivion scripture, her spiritual power growth far exceeds that of ordinary people. If she can be carefully nurtured, breaking through to the foundation establishment stage is guaranteed. Even corp formation is possible. As the red claw fell, the girl in the cage was revealed in all her glory. She wore a plain white prison uniform, her hair disheveled yet unable to conceal her beautiful face. Although this woman possesses an innate Tao physique, her specific nature and origins are unknown. A naturally formed Taoist physique is extremely rare, yet this pavilion is openly auctioning it off. There's something fishy going on behind the scenes. Just then, the windows on the left and the right shattered with a bang, and dozens of masked cultivators rushed in. We want this woman. Anyone who stands in our way will die. I don't like that. A group of bandits suddenly broke into the auction. What should I do. We can fish in troubled waters or leave a backup plan. I know fishing in troubled waters is stealing the auction items. So basically, while the auction is being distracted by all of the bandits, we steal everything and leave. The backup plan is, let's check out what the girl's secret is. If we can secretly leave clues, that's the backup plan. Perhaps we can uncover the truth. This is outrageous! Furious shouts came from above. How dare they act so arrogantly on my territory? Issue the order, seal off the entire city. Call formation 9. That's very low, that cultivation rank. East of Qingqiu Valley, trigger a side quest. But first let's interact with Li Fuxi. We step into the Anlai Inn and see several rogue cultivators. Do you, senior, need accommodation or meal? Sure. Hello Dao is prepared to die. Oh. Interesting. Some random? Never mind. Okay, one of them is call formation. About to say some foundation establishment guys try to beat up a nascent soul. Have fun, I guess. Look good. Easy enough. Tell me, why did you set a trap? Oh, they need 7 cultivator corpses to open the ancient tomb in the back mountain. The cultivators in the suburbs are too wary, so we lured and killed passing cultivators. Sure. Oh, who cares about a random chi refining guy? Come on, this battle was unnecessary. If you harbor malicious intent, you should be prepared to face the consequences. We also have an event in the Shigu Swamp. Is that the swamp? No? Ah, it's over here. Right. We could do this as well. How many treasure? Okay, there's only one right there. Let's do the event as well. Let's just continue on with a few side events. The mountains southwest of Liu Jut City are desolate and lifeless, with withered trees and gnarled branches. We followed the Jade Slip's guidance through a thorny dense forest, finally stopping before a steep cliff. The wall had no door. With blood as a sacrifice and corpse as a key, the owner of this tomb was definitely not a kind person. We take out the 7 corpses and place them in the formation order. The runes on the ground writhed like living serpents. The corpses convulsed violently as if their essence blood was forcibly extracted. The runes on the stone door lit up one by one, revealing a bottomless tomb passage. A chilling wind howled out, carrying a century of accumulated resentment. Let's advance. Oh, someone actually managed to get here by bypassing the restriction I set up. Corpse Servant level 6. This person is suspicious, we must be careful. Young friend, don't be nervous. I'm the true lord of Yin Ghosts, and this is a remnant of my soul left here to find a successor. If you can pass the test, you will receive all knowledge I have acquired in my life. What happens if you fail? If you fail, you die? Sure. How should we proceed? Sure. Let's go for it. I'm willing to accept the test. If you master the Soul Poison Secret Manual within 7 days, you will pass the first test. Let's easily clear it. The technique has been mastered. Secondly, apply the corrupting hard grass to your body. Does not sound sus at all. Yeah. Learn a specific technique. Apply a herb on your whole body. Your skin turns slightly purple. Definitely not sus at all. Final challenge. Touch the black stone on the central platform with your soul. Only when your soul resonates will you succeed. Let's be honest, we are not dumb, we know what's about to happen. The main tomb chamber contains the complete cultivation manual and relics. Go retrieve them quickly. do not fail these 3 trials. What are these? Core formation? We could just skip ahead. Here we are. I also reached Nascent Soul level 8 thanks to this cave. Passing through numerous traps and eerie tomb passages, we finally step into the deepest main burial chamber of the ancient tomb. The sight before us is horrifying. In the center of the vast stone chamber, a pool of blood churns endlessly, and a thick stench of blood almost solidifies into substance. Above the blood pool, a pitch-black coffin floats in midair, with blood-red runes wrapped around it like chains. Nourishing the corpse with blood, refining the soul with the corpse. Yep, this demonic cultivator, as expected, did not die peacefully. As we stepped into the main tomb chamber, the black coffin lid exploded with a bang. My little friend, you have indeed not disappointed me. After 3 trials, you have not only mastered the soul poison manual, but your body has also been nourished by the corrupting hard grass, and your soul has been imbued with demonic energy, making you a perfect vessel for possession. Who could have guessed everything was a trap? This deity passed away 500 years ago, leaving behind his remnant soul in an ancient tomb. You think you can possess me? You're not worthy. Yo, some good loot, I'll be honest. If you have this snatching art where you can snatch the opponent's gear, there's a lot to be snatched. This is really cool. Like all of middle tier, you have some cool techniques. A lot of the ghoul curse stuff. Ghoul curse is extremely powerful, but I don't care. Also heavenly root, heavenly metal root. Amazing. But well, let's just spam our stuff. Can we get another turn before he gets his turn? Maybe? No? Yeah, we can. Easy. Barely. 1.6k speed, 3k speed. Yeah. Oh my god, that's super close. Barely for sure. And let's stack it up. We're almost... No, I think we are at max speed. Okay, he died before we reached max speed. Damn, a ton of XP. The pool never dries up, the corpse never perishes, so that's how it is. I never expected after 500 years of dormancy I would be defeated by a junior. What a pity. To prolong your broken soul with the lives of others is not to be regretted. Do we get some loot? The Demon Walk Shadowless art, the Raging Wave Startled Swan. Okay, hit me up. This is the technique I already have. For each adjacent Beast Cultivator spell plus 1 speed. Couldn't care less about that. Let's leave. And now let's also enter the Shugu Swamp and clear that out. Okay, never mind, there is nothing in the swamp. I guess. Yo, Yan Chunyu is also here. Yan Chunyu, please open your 100 Treasures Pavilion again. And well, he's flattering us because both of us have reached Nascent Soul. Yes, brother Yan, I'll trouble you. Please open your Myriad Treasures Pavilion. You have some Earth tier lower arts, I am not too interested in that. There are these furnaces, very cool. Maybe what you could use is... you don't have wind ones. I would have liked a wind or ice attribute. Yeah, you only have the most basic ones. That is a bit of a shame. I would have liked the higher tier versions. I don't need any of that. And also the other event in the black market. Wait, sir, I have a ton of special relics here. I am Shi Shangren. My ancestor Shi Jingtian was an elder of the Daoyuan sacred sect 8,000 years ago, known as the Hellfire Ashura, and I'm his 38th generation descendant. The treasures in the store were passed down from them, sure. Definitely true. But our Chaos Pearl senses something. Let's take it. 300 Spirit Stones. Let's take it. Okay, encountered a merchant. And let's also head to his residence to purchase more treasures. Okay, I took all of that. Sure, let's continue. What more treasures do you have? Please, sir, come in. To be honest, I possess 4 spiritual roots, but my aptitude is mediocre. Now my family has fallen on hard times and we are destitute. To raise funds for cultivation, we have no choice but to sell our ancestral possessions. This is the 2nd volume of the double-edged treasures technique left by our ancestors. Although it's not complete, it's still rare and only costs 2,000 spirit stones. I'll pay you 500. Thank you. Now that we've settled our differences, let's part. You still want more storyline? This art increases the number of artifacts that can be carried. Sure. What do you want this time? This is a ceiling restriction. This ordinary bell actually contains the 1st volume of this double-treasured one. Shi Jingtian, Daoyuan and Sacred Sect First Elder. Those who inherit my legacy in the future should know the true meaning of swordsmanship lies in perseverance. The young Shi Jingtian practiced swordsmanship day and night at the Daoyuan Sacred Sect, not stopping for 3,000 days a night. To comprehend the Tao, he sat alone on the cliff for 99 years. Unbothered by wind and snow, to temper his body he submerged himself in the burning Heaven Mountain for 49 years, standing firm in molten lava. Facing thousands of powerful enemies, Shi Jingtian stood with his sword, his Tao heart unwavering. This is the path of unyielding perseverance. The way of my sword lies not in talent, but in perseverance. 8,000 years to forge a single sword, 10,000 years to refine a single heart. Let the world change. My resolve will never fade. We get a new technique. I guess. Sure. It's a new technique. So much for that. What do you want? Sure, a battle. We flew along the estuary of the Guangzhou River, about to accelerate away when we heard cries and screams from below. Let's check it out. We saw a white pomfret about a meter long tearing at the cultivator's leg, blood staining the water red. Fellow Taoist, save me. She collapsed to the ground after we saved her, her leg wound so deep that the bone was visible. Many thanks to you for saving my life. My name is Zhang Jimiao. If it weren't for your help, I would be in the fish belly today. Where do they come from? Oh, there's a beast. A very powerful kingfish. Do not act rashly, fellow Taoists. The kingfish is too strong. What do you... I guess, okay, this could be loot from other cultivators, that's why it has that loot. I was about to say, what do you do with pendants? Do we deal? Sure. Just look at this. I get 4 turns before they get a single one. The earth root thing is also useless, I just realized. Like, fire root is apparently the best one. More shield retention, more wood recovery HP, water sucks. I wonder what metal does then. Easy enough. He doesn't even get a turn anytime soon. Thank you. After a fierce battle, we caught the Fish King. 9 illusion stone. Oh cool, some more HP. Us. I like HP. Let's also check out what happened to the kidnapped girl. We followed the faint sensation of the blood slave seal. Okay, the fact that the entrance was concealed so thoroughly suggests that their stronghold is not just a temporary construction. And the fact that the girl was abducted here is probably not just because these cultivators are eyeing her physique. Let's go in. We knock someone out and take the key to enter the cave. This chilling aura, a chilling aura rushed from the cave entrance. This is not an ordinary stronghold, or not what an ordinary stronghold should have. It seemed more like a place steeped in yin energy or stained with much blood over the years. Yep, they are probably doing some ritual with her. I'll clear out this area. Here we go. We followed the guidance of this blood slave seal, winding through narrow passages. In the center of the cavern, on a stone platform, the young girl was chained to the erase eye with dark iron chains. Her limbs were pierced by the chain. The formation was dark purple, and more than 10 corpse puppets were scattered around. These corpse puppets had bluish gray faces and were surrounded by deathly aura. They were actually made from the corpses of cultivators. More than 20 cultivators stood around this formation. The art of puppet making. Use cultivators with special physiques or bloodlines as materials. Once made, the corpse puppet can inherit the original owner's talent, and its power is far beyond that of ordinary puppets. No wonder they went to such lengths. Gentlemen, wait another half an hour. When the yin energy is at its peak, we can activate the formation to refine this descendant of the Daoyan holy sect into a Dao Soul corpse puppet. If this puppet is created, the Guangzhou prefecture will have a place for our sect. You are so brilliant. Qin Wanshan of the Log Immortal Tower is truly blind and stupid. The bloodline of the Dao Soul's holy sect was auctioned off as an ordinary innate Dao body. An absolute waste. Luckily we had planted spies already. The corpse puppet and the Locking Immortal Pavilion have a long-standing feud. This time they kidnap people to make puppets. If I refine her, this girl, into a corpse puppet, not only will I gain control of this Dao-seeking power, but I may also have a chance to break through to nascent soul. Hell yeah. The Daoyan sacred sect, the hegemon that dominated the continent 3,000 years ago, producing spirit transformation cultivators in every generation. The talent of its descendant is nothing short of heaven-defying. The appointed time has come. What should I do? Let's just attack. I'm powerful enough. Who dares to ruin our plans? Just attack. Just attack and spam our skills. I only see myself getting like 8 more turns. I wonder if I can win. She's still nowhere near on that bar. Easy enough. Everyone was slain. Thank you, fellow Daoists. No problem. Don't be afraid, you're safe now. Sure. And we have to head back to our town, our city. But let's first head into this random town. We passed through the town again, and remember, this is where the marriage was. Before even entering the town, a thick scent of blood drifted in the wind. The smell of blood. The closer we got to the town center, the stronger the smell of blood became. The gate was wide open, revealing a scene of utter chaos inside. A Foundation establishment peak cultivator stood with his hands behind his back, flanked by an arrogant, chi-refining youth. We locked our eyes onto Li Yustsai's lifeless body. The hand that had once offered wedding candy now lay soaked in a pool of blood, clutching a jade bottle, the longevity pills we had given earlier. Was it because of that bottle of pills? Inside the courtyard, the young man scoffed at the kneeling, bleeding groom. With a flick of his sleeve, a sharp gust of energy sent him flying several feet away. The bride also let out a piercing scream. A mere county bumpkin cultivator like you dares to enjoy such an elixir? You old ghost, you really don't know what's good for you. I'm giving you face by taking a liking to it, yet you dare make excuses saying it was a gift from a senior and you dare not pass it on. You deserve to die. Young master, now that the elixir has been obtained, this woman... Need I say more? Take them away. This rundown town looks like bad luck. We stepped into the courtyard, put the pills down. Where did you come from? Just slap him. I gave him the pills as a congratulatory gift, wishing him a long and healthy life, filled with the joy of grandchildren, but it became a death warrant. Just kill everyone. The whole Joe family showed up. Never mind. A female cultivator of the One family. Outwardly timid and not good at arguing, but with a resilient core. No matter how cold the wind and snow, her Tao-seeking heart remains unshaken. A disheartened raw cultivator. Unable to break through to the next level. I'll skip this battle, this is so boring. A bit better. The 3 peak foundation establishment cultivators were just cut down. That's right. Also call your family. It's the same thing. I'll just skip this as well. And we just dealt with the whole family. That's it. Solved. Perfect. What's up in the Essence Pavilion? Wonga. I thank you for your gratitude in saving my life. No need to worry about it. You are too kind, benefactor. I am an orphan from a mountain village. My parents died early, and I've never even heard of the 4 characters Daoyan sacred sect. As for cultivation, I only began to explore and learn on my own 3 years ago, after finding a copy of this technique. If there's anything unusual, it is that during my cultivation over the past month, I've gradually realized that although the scripture seems to be a low-grade mortal tier 1, its profound mysteries are like a dragon lurking in a deep pool, and it's by no means as simple as it seems. How did the tower capture you? Well, she was ambushed and subdued by several cultivators. Later I heard I possessed an innate Dao body, and they wanted to offer it to the pavilion master. When Qin Wanshan first saw me, his eyes lit up. But then he realized I have 5 spiritual roots and called me utterly useless and tossed me to the auction. Senior, may I ask you what is my body? You have an innate bone structure possessed only by descendants of the Taoist ancient sacred sect. Those who possess this body have spiritual sensitivity and comprehension of cultivation techniques far surpassing their peers. This is why you are different. Her body possesses limitless future potential. I'll be frank, Miss Liu, I am here and I will invite you to join my alliance. Absolutely. I'll support you. Alliance leader, the complete version of the Sitting in Oblivion Sutra is finished. A total of 37 key points have been optimized and even nascent soul cultivators can benefit from it. 30 days have passed. Adjacent attack spell damage plus 20. No? 20 damage is not that much. I'm afraid I will not use it. I'm also gonna craft this pill even though let's be honest, it's trash. What am I supposed to do with plus 3 water root? Nothing. But let's just craft it as well. 100 water, 250 metal, 200 earth. It's plus, I believe, 12 damage, plus 15 damage, something like that. I'm now at 16. I also got the lower tier heaven skill. I was able to get it from those markets, which is the 100 waves enter the vast sea. I was then able to upgrade it by using it in battle to the 1000 waves, and in the 10,000 waves shake the Vast Sea skill, which is essentially the same idea. You deal damage, get shield, and get the speed buff. Additionally, it has plus 50 damage for each adjacent earth spell, so that's like more damage. Downside is it costs 4 energy nowadays instead of the previous 3, which means a fused version costs 3, which is worse. Also, a very bizarre thing is the Heaven tier lower skill grants you, let me take this off. The Heaven tier lower skill grants 4 stacks of Vast Sea. The middle one grants 3 stacks. The top one grants 3 stacks. No clue what's up with that. Maybe the developers messed up. Normally this always increased, but so be it. But I now have this like slightly different art. It deals 920 damage for 3 energy and gives me 60 speed each time. And well, I get 5 additional damage per water root. That was just 15 damage. Wow. Incredible. But yeah, with that, I will probably, well, let's just do a spar for fun. I will end the episode right here. I'll just show off what the build looks like now. It's very similar to what it was. We do deal a decent chunk of damage with this and get a ton of shield, so there's that. We can kill you turn 1. But this was a lot of farming. I'll probably continue to just like farm the appraisals everywhere. In particular, I would like to hit 200 luck, but to do so, I need to find like a better set of gear that grants me luck. I think I have one of them already. Exactly this Tianchung Treasure Pearl. It's part of a set that would grant 80 luck. So I could try to continue searching for this. I really am not in a rush in terms of years. I could even reset my current bone age down to 17 years again. So yeah. But with that, I'm ending the episode. I hope you tune in next time. Have a great day, as usual.